All right, if you like flan, go ahead and hit the save button on this video. And if you don't like flan, go ahead and hit the save button on this video because you'll probably like this one. This is the only flan recipe you're ever gonna need. Let's get started. It's real simple, 3/4 cup of sugar into a saucepan with about 1/4 cup of water. We are putting that over medium heat. That is going to be the burnt sugar that makes the top of our flan. That is gonna go into the bottom of a 9-inch cake pan that we have here. In the oven at 350, we've already got a roasting pan with enough water in it to come just below the lip of our cake pan. That's gonna act as the water bath. All right, so while we wait for our sugar to start to come to a boil and then caramelize, I'm gonna go ahead and make the custard base for our flan. We're gonna use 7 eggs in total here. 2 of them, we're just gonna use the yolks, separate the whites to our measuring cup, and the yolks go in the bowl. You can freeze these egg whites for another recipe down the line or make some whiskey sours, or if you're doing dry January, check out our spiced apple sour video that we did, and then 5 whole eggs. Whisk all of the eggs together. We are not trying to incorporate a whole lot of air into this. We're just trying to get all of the eggs uniformly mixed so it's a nice even consistency when we go ahead and add our other ingredients. Should look something like that. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, whisk. 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. A gentle stir to combine, and your flan custard base is done. Put this off to the side while we wait for our sugar to finish caramelizing here. A fun fact, even though most people probably associate flan with Mexican restaurants, the word flan actually is French in origin, and flans themselves can be traced all the way back to origins as early as the Roman Empire. Go ahead and give this a little swirl. Right, we are almost there. As you can see here, the sugar has started to caramelize nicely. Note, when you get to this stage, you want to watch it like a hawk, because you can go from nice caramelly notes to burnt like that. And we are there. See? Go ahead and pour that into our 9-inch cake pan. Swirl it around just to make sure that it coats the bottom. And then we're gonna let that cool and harden for probably about 10 minutes. All right, caramel is cooled. Time to put our flan mixture over top. Just gonna gently pour, use a silicone spatula just to scrape out the inside of the bowl. So into the oven, 350, into the water bath, and we're gonna let this go for about 40 minutes. All right, 40 minutes is up. Our flan is done. It's got a little bit of jiggle to it. It will set up a lot more as it cools. We're gonna let it sit on the wire rack out here for about 30 minutes to an hour. Then I'm gonna cover with some saran wrap, put it in the fridge to let it chill the rest of the way. All right, now that our flan is cooled and chilled fully, we're going to take a rubber scraper and very gently work it around the outside edge of the cookie sheet. Flip, beautiful flan every time. Give me a follow, we'll do more stuff like this, and talk to y'all again soon.